Welcome to the Peoria Education News Show. There's so much going on here in the Peoria Unified School District. In fact, we recently broke ground on our district's 33rd elementary school. Let's take a look. Welcome to the groundbreaking ceremony of the site we have affectionately coined Elementary 33. I certainly hope that those of you who came over enjoyed your ride on our yellow limo that we had arranged to be here for you this morning to transport you to the site. I'm Danielle Airey, the Public Relations Director for the Peoria Unified School District, and I am so thrilled to see so many elected officials, parents, community members, district staff here with us as we celebrate this very, very special occasion. The plot of land here behind me is the future site of a remarkable educational building that will truly be unlike any other. A space where learning comes alive for thousands of elementary school students for many, many years to come.
Good morning. I just want to come up here this morning and really I want to start by giving thanks to the board members that preceded me and the bond committees from 2002 who a decade ago had the vision that we would need a site up here and passed the bond that got the money to build this school. So we need to thank those people that were before us. And then going forward, Fanning Howie, EMC2, and McCarthy, thank you for helping bring this project in on budget. And now we're just expecting you to get it in on time. But on behalf of the governing board, we're excited to have this 33rd school here. We know there's going to be future growth in the district in the future. We're not yet prepared for that, but thank you. Thanks for coming. Thanks to the Boundary Committee for their work, and on with the show.
Well, thank you for being here this morning. It's our belief that the school is the heart of the community, and there's no better representation of this than what's happening this morning. The young people that will someday fill the chairs of the school that the board and staff have envisioned for years, the parents that will support the foundation of a strong school which is linked to great communities and strong cities. So it truly is exciting for us. As Mr. Borhauer pointed out, this has been in the works for a number of years, and we're truly excited. I was speaking with some of the construction managers minutes ago, and I said, well, how soon are you really going to get this thing cranking up? He said, no, subtle hint, as soon as you guys get out of here today. So before they fire up the equipment, we'll get out of their way. So thanks to the city too. We've had a wonderful relationship with the city for many, many years. It's never been better, and we know that it takes an orchestrated effort to make a project like this come to life on time, and we appreciate all the work that the city's done to help support the district in many, many ways, but this is just another example of that. So I know that our governing board is excited. They really have visioned a very unique and creative and innovative learning space, and we're anxious for the builders and the architects to get this underway. So without any further ado, thank you, and I'll thank Mrs. Airey or whomever arranged for the cloud cover today. We appreciate it. Thank you.
And I'll count you down. Ready? 1, 2, 3, and it's official!
Are you going to go to the new school? Yeah? Wait, how old will you be when you go to the new school? Do you have to be 5 years old?
Yeah.
How many years old are you right now? How old are you? Can you show me how many? 2.
What's real nice is it shows a couple of things. It shows that we're progressing, it shows that we take education seriously, and it shows that we'll basically do as a community whatever it takes to provide the opportunity for our kids, because quite honestly there's a lot of competition everywhere. The thing I really like about this school, it's actually very much of a marquee school. It's going to be a new design, it's going to be a new attitude, and I think it's really going to help us become one of those top 10 districts in the country that we're shooting for.
I'm here with JC Burgess. She's a 6th grader at Oasis Elementary School, and she is here with me today because she is the winner of our anti-bullying art contest. JC, I'm so glad to have you here with me today. You were a big winner in last year's contest. Do you remember the theme from the anti-bullying contest?
It isn't big to make others feel small.
It isn't big to make others feel small, that's right. And when you heard about that contest, what made you decide you thought you should enter?
I felt that like people shouldn't bully other people, and because how would you feel if someone bullied you?
So you don't like bullying? No, so you thought this would be a great thing for you to do, is to enter this art contest, right? Have you ever won an anti-bullying art contest before?
No.
No, never? Well, we have your artwork here with us today, and I was hoping we could show everybody, and maybe you could tell us a little bit about it. Do you think you could read for me what it says across the top?
Kids from Peoria Unified School District say it isn't big to make others feel small. Instead, share a compliment, and we all can feel tall.
And we all can feel tall. I love that. That's wonderful. And can you tell me here, the picture that you drew, why did you decide to draw it this way?
It's because I thought instead of drawing something like mean, like someone bullying someone, that it'd be like nice to draw people like being tall and like have compliments and stuff.
So you thought instead of drawing something negative to show bullying, you would draw something positive. Is that right? Mm-hmm. Now, why did you put all of these different words here, and what do some of them say?
Like they're compliments, and like it says like I like your hair, and
so they're things maybe you'd want people to say to you, or things that are nice things to say to people instead of bullying. Is that right?
Yeah.
Well, you did a wonderful job with this, and I know the anti-bullying art contest is coming up again for this year. Do you think you'll enter the contest again?
Yeah.
You think so? And do you think you'll do something different, or you'll do something along the same lines as what you did last year?
Like something along the same lines.
Something positive, with a positive message? Well, I wish you the best of luck. I know you're going to be wonderful. The district's anti-bullying art contest kicks off right now, goes through October 11th, and we of course encourage all students to submit an entry. JC, thank you so much for being here with me today, and I wish you the best of luck in this year's contest.
Thank you.
It's important for us to connect with you, and we can do that through social media. We hope you'll check us out on Facebook, Pinterest, Twitter, YouTube, and our website, peoriaud.k12.az.us. Welcome to Vistancia Elementary School, or should I say, the Calypso side of Vistancia Elementary School. Emma and Nick, you are some of the newest members of Iron Pans, is that right?
Yeah.
How long have you been playing, Emma?
We have been after the first couple weeks of school. We started. We've been playing for about 3 weeks.
So just this year? And you're liking it so far?
Yeah.
Nick, tell me, which of the drums do you play?
I play seconds.
You play seconds. Is it hard?
A little. Just learning the note is the hardest part, but once you learn it, it's pretty easy.
Once you get the notes down, then you're pretty good to go?
Yeah.
Now tell me, how often do you practice? Emma, how often do you practice?
We practice twice a week, every Monday and Tuesday.
Okay, so you think you're getting the hang of it?
Yeah.
You're going to be right up there with the 7th and 8th graders before long?
Yeah.
You think so? Do they share the drums in the front? Because it looks like that's prime real estate.
Well.
Not yet,
Not yet. No.
but eventually
Yeah.
they'll be yours for the taking, huh? Well, good job. We are going to get to hear performances, and I know you guys are going to be great someday, up in the front row. So we have Hannah, Josh, and Tiffany, and you've been doing this for how long? How long have you been playing?
3 years.
3 years now. And did the songs get more and more advanced, Josh?
Well, yeah, at the beginning they start off kind of simple, just learning the chords, but as we move along in the grades, they get tougher.
So it's getting tougher and tougher every year to keep up?
Pretty much.
Yeah, and you have 6th graders that participate as well, I understand, but you guys must be like the experts, is that right?
Yeah, we're advanced.
You're the advanced group. Josh, why did you want to be a part of this group?
Well, when my brother went here in 8th grade, I saw him do it, and I thought I'd like to do this, so I joined in too.
And has it been just as fun as you thought it would be?
It's awesome.
It's
I really
awesome?
like doing it.
That's great. And Tiffany, do you have a lot of friends that are in this with you?
Yeah, most of my friends are involved in it also.
So it's something fun to do together?
Yeah.
That's great. That's great. So what's your favorite song to play?
I like Hawaiian Roller Coaster Ride.
It's your
That's my
favorite?
favorite, yeah.
It's your favorite? Now, which do each of you play?
I play seconds.
You play seconds?
I play the basses.
Okay.
And I play seconds too.
You play seconds as well, and we were getting quite the lesson from your teacher, Mrs. Carlson. She was telling us the way the drums go and the size and the length, that's what determines what you play?
Yeah.
Is that right?
That's good.
Well, that's very interesting. Very good. Well, you guys are doing an amazing job, so keep up the great work, and I know we heard some fabulous songs from all of you earlier today, and we look forward to hearing even more.
Thank you.
Thank you. Mrs. Julie Carlson from Vistancia Elementary School, and it's really special to be here with you, Mrs. Carlson. Not just because you were my band teacher, but because now you've moved on to bigger and better, and looking all around us and hearing the wonderful things that your students are doing, you must just be so proud.
I couldn't be prouder. We have such an enormous program, not just with the steel drums, but also with the Vistancia band program.
And tell me a little bit about how this program got started here at Vistancia.
Well, this program actually got started by our principal, Mr. Steve Gillett. Him and I were just having a conversation when he first started here at Vistancia, and he said, "Do you know anything about steel drums?" And long story short, I said I played them in college, and he brought the drums over to us from Apache Elementary, and we've just been booming since.
And now you have how many students in the program?
Right now we currently have about 110.
And just continuing to grow?
Continuing to grow.
That is wonderful. So tell me a little bit about the instruments themselves and how they work.
Okay.
So tell me a little bit about this drum in particular. I know you were mentioning it's the length of the skirt, and that's this portion right here?
Yes.
And then what about the rest of it? How do the kids know
This
which
is
note to play?
Well, this is a lead drum, and inside this lead drum, it goes 2 full octaves, even chromatically. So the kids, when they read their music, just like piano music, because the lead plays all the melody lines, they have to find each and every note, just like a piano player would do. So let's walk on over to the bass pans, and I'll show you how those work.
Sounds good. So tell me how the bass works. This looks like a fun one because you have a lot of different things going on.
Well, the bass, it keeps the group moving together. It's the neutron of the nucleus of the steel drum. And so what I'm going to show you is that you're going to keep the beat going for us, and I'm just going to have you do a C chord. So I'm going to have you do C, E, and G.
C, E, G.
Very good. She's in the group.
I'm a pro. Thank you, Mrs. Carlson, for
Thank
all
you.
the work you do with these students. You have an incredible group here, so congratulations.
And we appreciate you coming out to visit us.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I'm here with our new CFO, Mr. Ken Hicks. He is joining the Peoria Unified School District, and we are so thrilled to welcome him to the Peoria Unified School District. Mr. Hicks, thank you for joining me today.
Thank you very much.
It's your very first week, so I know I'm catching you right off the bat. Tell me, what do you think so far, your first couple days?
Well, it's been very exciting, very interesting, much larger in scale than I've been used to, so I'm adjusting to the largeness of Peoria, but it also has that sense of coming back home. I'm seeing a lot of familiar faces that were here 15, 16 years ago last time I was here.
So you're not really brand new to the Peoria Unified School District. You've been here before. Tell me a little bit about that and how you're joining us now for the second time.
Okay. Well, I actually grew up in the district. I went to Kachina Elementary and then went to Cactus High School. And during my time at Cactus High School, I was part of a student worker program in the summer. And so I spent my summers, I believe, starting in 1988, working in the warehouse. Worked in the warehouse throughout college, and then when finished college and didn't know exactly what I was going to do, I decided to continue working at the warehouse for a couple years, and then got moved to district office. And so that was until about 1997, upon which I went to another company and organization, and then grew throughout my career, going from district to district, growing in knowledge, skills, and ability. And so accumulating all those knowledge and skills has prepped me to become the new Chief Financial Officer.
So you really are Peoria through and through, not just that you've worked here previously, but a graduate from Cactus High School, so really have come full circle.
It feels nice. It feels comforting to come back. A lot of the similar things, but doing bigger, more robust things than before. And so it's very exciting and very happy to be here.
Well, we welcome you to the district. We're glad to have you. Now, as you join us, you're going to be overseeing all of the operations for the district and, of course, the very important financial side of the district. What all does your role entail to give our employees and our community a little bit of an idea about how you fit into the big picture of the district?
Well, my role is really the other half of the house. So if we're looking at dividing it between the academic side and then the operational side, I'm really over the entire operational side. The good news is we have a lot of great people doing a lot of good things. So right now my initial goal is just to step in, learn, assimilate, and become part of the Peoria culture. There's a lot of great things happening, and we want to continue those. The financial side of it is probably more challenging now than ever with the legislative cuts and the pressure that's on schools. from the academic side with the labels and such. What we need more now is more efficient operations and more accountability to resources, and so hopefully we'll be layering in some of those as we continue and go.
And you touched on a really good point, is that I'm not sure if everyone realizes what that other side of the house, so to speak, really entails. That's things like transportation and food service and all of that that really makes it so that we are aligning what's going on in the classroom with the resources on the other side.
Yes, I look at it as sometimes the silent people, the people in the back of the house. We're talking all the operations from the maintenance to custodial to food service to transportation, getting the kids to school, feeding the kids, paying the bills, paying the employees. So all the non-academic things is everything else that we are there to support the academic mission and the goals of the district. And a lot of times we're the silent majority in that sense, but that is the goal.
And equally as important to make sure that kids succeed in the classroom.
Yes.
So that's really great work that you're going to be doing there. We're glad to have you. Now tell me a little bit about yourself, aside from what you do in work all the time. We know you have a family, and tell us about your family.
Okay. So married for about 18 years. I have 2 kids, a daughter who's almost 12 and a son who's 8. We like to do some traveling in the summer, you know, the typical family things, and traveling in the summer, camping. We play basketball. I help coach my daughter's basketball team, and my son plays basketball in the summer on the city leagues. And so we like to stay athletic and do some fun things and go to movies together and do as much family stuff possible.
That's great. Well, we're so glad to have you here in the Peoria Unified School District. So I want to welcome you on behalf of the entire Peoria Unified School District, and we're just so thrilled to have you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. The Peoria Unified School District is back in the race. We recently submitted a grant for the Race to the Top district competition that could award us upwards of $30 million to help support teachers and students in our district. We are crossing our fingers as we send that off to the Department of Education and hoping we win this year's Race to the Top competition. In addition, we're getting ready for our Pull the Bus event. It's a wonderful partnership with the City of Peoria that will take place at the Peoria Public Safety GAIN event. During this fun-filled event, teams will pull a school bus 15 feet. The winner will be declared our Pull the Bus champion. The Peoria Unified School District recently had a wonderful 21st Century Community Education Forum with more than 200 participants, giving us feedback on strategic plan, technology, and safety. The event took place at Centennial High School, and we were thrilled to have so many community members participate. If you missed it, you can check all the action on our YouTube channel. The school year is well underway, and it's such an exciting time for all 36,000 Peoria Unified students. We had a remarkable start to this school year, and we'd like to leave you with some special images from the first day of school. Until next time, that's all for our Peoria Education News Show.